might just be the greatest boxing champion of all time. See, man like me, I'm an undisputed champion of life.
Trolling that stuff, but we gonna make it happen.
Yeah, that hate the grind, sweat the blood, the time my motivation. I work too hard, too long, and not be in a conversation. I'll see it up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game to save it like a key in combination. No man, I say, no focus on what's hindsight. Sipping on till night, it's my time in a bright light. Don't ever pay no mind, keep it pushing, don't ever get one sound. They let me shine, but they wanna talk about one down. Motivation.
And here we are at Cambrian Hall as the giant chandelier provides light for what should be a fantastic showdown. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And here he is, Terrence Crawford. Up against them, Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. So here comes Saul Alvarez, nicknamed Canelo, which translates to cinnamon. He got that nickname because of the freckles on his face and the color of his hair.
Oh, blue by birth.
The fighters are in the ring. It's time for the official introductions. Here's the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Wayne Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner, and now introducing from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. At 20 years of age, he is undefeated in his campaign with a record of 36 wins, no losses, 1 draw with 25 wins coming by way of knockout. Please welcome the young undefeated world contender, Saul Canelo Alvarez.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
This is one of my favorite venues. Get the right fight, you got a night of fun.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. And we're underway in round 1. This is the kind of fight you expect from 2 world-class elite middleweights. Good counter-punching. Beautiful counter shot. So much for boxing. This is a fight. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than you do.
And took misses. Swing and a miss with that hook. Beautiful counter punch. Gotta let let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You know the scorecard. Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Oh, I definitely got to
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knock. We just take a big breath, and here we go again. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching every move, that every twist.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Well done with that counter shot. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Perfect counter shot. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Misses. Crawford in trouble. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
really appreciate that. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got the submission.
What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round. There's the bell to start round 3. Missed with that jab. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. He threw a punch and just got countered. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? That jab doesn't find a home. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
That last hook won't score. Good defense on the right uppercut. Not a lot of punch out, but thought there might be more action here. very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit, and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, you've got to be confident.
This fighter is expending a lot of energy in this round. And he scores with the counter. Holding nothing back here in the round. What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights? Crawford got hit hard and down he goes. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
A shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
They both want the knockout. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. This fighter's... I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you okay?
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
He's up, but for how long? Look at us. On the heels, look at it's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes one more clear shot, a clean one, then he's out of there.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
Is that forever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
His stamina is off the charts. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Neither fighter willing to slow down. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Let me
me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have their quick burst, boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. His stamina is off the charts. Just misses with the right uppercut. Halfway through the round and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, the certain fighter, well, we just say marvelous, but some fighters are unbelievable middleweight.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. And there's the bell for round 7. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter punch caught him clean. These punches coming from every angle. A lot of effort being exerted here. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Counter shot lands. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Catch and shoot. Is he going to punch himself out though? The jab doesn't quite connect. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Now you start wondering. There's the bell to start round 8. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, pressed right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Perfect counter lands. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's alright to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
lucky to have avoided that uppercut. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close.
Whoa, Johnny! Terrence Crawford just got rocked, and down goes Crawford. They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot, and no one's standing up to that.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Shooting continue.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. The judges have spoken a unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the fight, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.